Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Last Page podcast. We are your hosts, Mariana and Nikki.
La 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 la. I think that's
Again.
how we opened the
La
last
la la
episode.
la la.
You guys are going to have to listen to us sing for the next 2 months because it is officially fall time. We are very excited to talk about just fall vibes today. I know you guys love our chit-chatty little intros. Why not do a whole chit-chatty episode where all we get to talk about is the magic of fall?
Literally vibes.
And being a reader during fall is a little bit unlike anything else. I feel like this is the best time for readers, and we all really lock into our reading vibes during this time. So we've got some fun little topics to talk with you guys about, and we're excited to do so.
I'm excited. I think the reason that I got into reading again was because I started reading in the fall. Like, I remember being home for the holidays. I think it was like around Thanksgiving time.
Mm-hmm.
And I read like all of the Briar U books that winter.
Yeah.
And like I read so much, and that's when I started. I see it back on my Kindle and when I was tracking all my reading and stuff, and I just can't wait.
I know.
It's just so special, and I do tend to read faster or more because the sun goes down, so like the night feels longer.
Yeah. Well, I feel like people just like, you guys know that we're both homebodies and we would love to be at home in our bed 24/7, but it's like the plans get less during fall and winter because people just want to stay home. And I know, I'm like, darn it. Not for me though, apparently, because I have been so busy this month and for the next couple months, I don't know what it is. And I don't want it. I actually want to be in bed reading. So yeah, fingers crossed that the plans will get a little lighter.
I think with like traveling and stuff, I do think flying home for Christmas, I'll have an 11 hours to read. Like, that'll be great, uninterrupted.
Yes.
Should I upgrade myself to business class and just like lay down?
Oh my God. Have you ever been on one of the ones where you get to lay down?
No, I'm a freaking peasant.
Dude, I did it once. Really long story short, a couple years ago, I had this like crazy 4-day long panic attack when I was in Italy. And so I was like, I'm going to fly home early. So I switched my flight and flew home early. And it was only like, I think it was like $800 extra to upgrade to business class, which like is a lot. But at the time I was like, I'll literally do whatever. It was heaven on earth getting to be in Delta One and laying down. And they give you this like really delicious food. They give you like a whole comforter to lay with. It's very, very nice. I don't know that I would ever actually
you can take the
it.
comforter home.
Shut up.
I swear. Okay, so I did fly. I got upgraded from when we did our Maryland trip. I flew from LA to Boston. And that leg, I feel like maybe there wasn't that many people on the plane or whatever. I got upgraded from like Comfort Plus to first class, which is not business class, but it's still one. Like, I wasn't able to recline or lay on my seat, but I was next to this really sweet older grandma, and our seats were pretty close. Anyway, all that to say is the air hostess was walking around, and when we were leaving, she was telling the lady, like, everything that's here is for you to take. Like, you could take the comforter home with you. And she did.
Oh my God. I would love that. Well, when
she was so excited. I think her I overheard like her grandkids upgraded her seat, like to go see them or something.
That's so cute.
Really
it's like a little souvenir.
I know.
I could have used that when I was being wheelchaired off of the plane, so it would have been good.
Well, I know that was very traumatic. Unfortunately for Nikki, that was the summer that I met my sweet boyfriend. So
it was
different memories.
It was worth it. Well, it was funny because we did this like multi-leg Europe trip in a way, but the problem was that I got COVID right before I was supposed to leave. So I had to, because I was going to come meet you guys in Paris.
I forgot.
And then I was sick the day that I was supposed to fly out, and I had to quarantine for like an extra 2 or 3 days. So I think that already kind of started the trip off with like a bad vibe. So I was coming off of being sick, flew straight to Paris. We were in Paris for a couple days. Then we were in London for like 2 weeks, which was so fun. But then once I got to Italy, it was like 100 degrees outside. It was go, busy.
It was the summer of like the heat stroke, not heat
big
stroke.
Heat wave. I think it was 2023 maybe. But yeah, it was a bit traumatic. So I did, in fact, get to upgrade my seat, which was lovely. And then I was supposed to have a layover in New York and then fly straight home to California. When I got to my layover in New York, I actually thought I was dying. So they wheelchaired me out, put me in an ambulance to like check out, myself. the ambulance people were like, you're fine. You don't need to pay to go to the hospital. And I was like, cool. So then Sweet Lynn's, the third of our trio, cycled herself over to her friend's house, got into her friend's car, and came and picked me up at the airport. So then I was at...
Oh my God, wait, I didn't know that. Whose car?
Claire.
Oh my God.
Isn't that so funny? Yeah, literally Lynn's was like, yeah, I hopped on a biked 30 minutes full speed to get to her friend's house, and then they picked me up, and then I was at Lynn's house for like maybe 2 days recovering, and then I got to take yet another Delta One back to California. It was great.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh my God. Poor Nikki.
My medical emergency. I'm fine now. I upped my anxiety meds and I feel great. So
that's good. Oh my God. Your mug is so cute.
Oh yes. You guys, in honor of the day of, talking about fall, I was like, maybe I'm going to do a hot bev instead of an iced matcha. And this is a cute little, just like Target cup with pumpkins, and the inside, I don't want to spill it. It says happy fall.
Oh my gosh.
I love a good
here
mug.
They call it autumn.
Oh yeah, which sounds classier. I mean, everything in the UK is like cooler than here, so.
Just like me. I'm wearing oranges. I mean, I'm wearing tomatoes on my cardigan.
Oh yeah,
this is the one that I've been telling you guys about.
Your tomatoes, you mean? My tomatoes.
My tomatoes.
You're supposed to be UK classy and say tomatoes, not tomatoes.
My tomatoes.
You can take the girl out of the USA, but you can't put her back. Or you can't, you know what I mean. I saw this thing. Side note, I saw this TikTok that was like, people pleasers be like, and it's like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, it's okay. Fool me 3 times, I didn't like that. Fool me 4 times, something might be up here. Fool me 5 times, I'm a little sad. Like, it's like this whole thing.
Oh my God, wait, I love that.
Fool me 10 times, something's amiss here.
Something's starting to smell. No, things aren't adding up anymore.
Yep.
Yeah, couldn't be me though. I will say, fool me once, and I'll punch you right in the friggin' throat.
Yeah, Tauruses, we have a quick cutoff reflex. We're loyal, but don't cross us.
You gotta earn it.
Yeah, you ain't gotta go to work.
The other day, I woke up and I definitely was. Is this your luteal phase? I woke up and I was like, I can punch someone right in the freaking throat right now. Do it.
Yes,
I was like, just know I could do it right now. And Ben was like, okay, we're going to keep you indoors.
He's like slowly scooting away from you in bed.
Sometimes I'll be like, I could punch someone right. But I literally have never punched anybody, just to make that clear.
No, it's just the rage really builds. I definitely, I'm more of a luteal crier, depressor, rather than an anger luteal person. But sometimes my fuse gets like this. And so if Ricky even looks at me sideways wrong, I'm like, I know where you sleep. Don't play with me. So definitely the patience is a little lower in the luteal phase, but but I'm kind of in my ovulatory, so I'm just glowing at the moment.
No, you actually are. Your makeup looks fabulous. So
thanks.
I was sweating today. So update for me is this morning I went with one of my friends to get a coffee. Yeah, I have friends.
Friends.
And
interesting.
I cycled there, so that already was
with
over.
The new helmet.
You guys saw my freaking helmet. I did it by myself. Just know that I'm so proud of myself. I did, Nikki. I don't know if I told you this. So I know how to get to the place that we went. I know how to get at least 3/4 of the way there, because that's our way to get coffee and stuff like that before. So I'm comfortable. The last part of it, I was a bit unsure. So there was a point where I had to turn right, and obviously the streets are reversed. So I had to turn right, and I just didn't feel comfortable. So instead I went straight, and then basically made a big old loop so that it can spit me out to where I was supposed to be. Uh-huh. And I think that's going to be my way to go. Or make a left and then a right and then a right and then just kind of turn back around.
I feel like biking is so scary on streets.
It is. It is, but it isn't, because I just kind of made it up. I just went the long extra way, and then it rerouted me.
Well, and I feel like people there cycle a lot, right?
Yeah, a lot of people cycle, and I did indeed kind of attach myself to this guy that was riding a Lime bike as well. And I was like, oh, he's kind of going the same way I'm going. He was going in front of me. So everything he did, I just did. That's what I do with Ben anyway.
Why is this girl following?
What the fuck is going on?
Dude, I was so annoyed yesterday. I was in the elevator in my building, and we have these big long hallways. And this guy, we coincidentally got off on the same floor, and give a girl a little space. We're already afraid of you. He was walking this close to me, behind me.
Like
And I'm
breathing
like,
in your ear.
yes. And I'm like, dude, why are you following me to my apartment? Like, you're being really weird. And then finally he like turned a different way. But I was like carrying a big
Ew.
package. I was like, bro, some men are so self-aware
I
or
hate
self-unaware. It's like, leave me alone. You're scaring me.
And also, like, I will punch him in the throat.
Yeah, I will turn around and I will whack you with this giant box that I have. Don't play with me.
I know. No,
Yeah.
I can't.
It's
can't.
really
I
weird.
do carry around like my water butter filled to the brim, like on the way to the gym when I'm going by myself. So
you
you
can-
can whack someone if I need to.
Well, I have
By
pepper
the
spray.
time I like wind up though, it's like I've already been smacked.
I have pepper spray, but I keep it in my car. And Ricky's like, that's not like gonna help you.
That's not doing anything
Yeah,
for
yeah.
you.
He's like, I got you this to keep you safe, and you don't even carry it around. But I'm like, it's too big on my keys, and I'm also afraid that if I carry it on my keys, what if I accidentally like trigger it?
I think that's not how that works.
No, I know that there's like a safety thing, but like, what if it's in my purse and it gets
I know.
sprayed? Like, I don't
I don't know what happens in my purse, but sometimes things end up tangled weird. I'm like,
fully.
how?
I know.
But
I don't trust
also,
myself.
pepper spray I think is illegal here.
Well, I feel like there's like less crime there. Maybe not in London.
Well, not really. I think it just depends what kind
Yeah.
of crime you're looking for.
but yeah, well, we got a lot of that here, so Although not in my
Yeah.
sweet, sweet little suburb that I live in.
But sorry, all of that to say is I cycled and then I bought a trench coat today, and it's so
Oh,
cute.
yes. Is
And
it like
it's
a long trench
reversible.
coat?
Yeah. Well, everything's long on me because I'm literally 5'1"
Yeah,
and
true.
3/4.
Yeah, I don't know if you
5'2"
guys knew this
wanna
about
round
us.
up.
I'm like 5'8". Mariana's like 5', maybe 2 on a good day.
Yeah, definitely on a good day. Definitely if I'm like my posture is like excellent that day.
Yeah, so we definitely are like giving mother-daughter energy a little bit.
And we look exactly like I could be your daughter, so yeah.
Right? Yeah, we get it so often. Like, are you guys sisters?
We're actually twins. We're actually
Yeah.
conjoined twins.
Yeah, totally.
You're like,
So-
how are you conjoined twins if you don't live? Yeah, we are.
Yeah, no, we are actually. That's crazy. Okay, tell us about your trench coat. Where is it from?
Yeah, so I got it at this store called Public Service in Dalston, and I don't know if anyone has been there that is listening, but they have allegedly they take the surplus from like different brands that maybe just didn't sell or wasn't part of the order, and in order to not get rid of them, they
Ooh, I
have
love
them.
stuff like that.
And the buyer from the store, like the owner, she curates every piece, so it's like one of one really in
Oh.
there, but it might be like one of an older season. Anyway, it's really cute. It has corduroy sleeves, a corduroy collar, and it's on one side like light brown and green. I'll send you a photo, Nikki. Plaid, and then the reverse side is just like a regular trench coat, but it has like cord on it, which is cute, and it is long, and there's pockets on both sides because it's reversible.
Love.
Which I love.
And I feel like you love a corduroy moment. Like, that feels very on brand for you.
I do love a corduroy. I have some corduroy overalls,
Yeah,
and I
it's
did
so
at one
cute.
point have green corduroy Reformation jeans
Oh.
and corduroy Levi's jacket.
Reformation is really, you talk about punch someone in the
Annoying.
throat. Everything is $200 and above, but it is the cutest, the best made, the most flattering clothes you could get. And that really, really grinds my gears. It makes me sad.
I know, I hate that. That's kind of like what we were saying about Cezanne. It's like,
Yes.
it's great quality and great man. It's like so expensive. I'm like,
But it's like, I want it so bad, you know? I think I've only ever really bought one thing from Reformation, in which I also need to get it dry cleaned because I got makeup on it. But I went in there and I tried on a bunch of stuff and like everything was cute. And it's like,
ugh, and everything fit perfectly. I hate it when that happens.
no, literally. And then of course you go into a
Yeah.
place that's, got affordable clothes and everything fits like poop. And you're like, great. Okay, well.
Yeah. I know it is really annoying, but the Reformation jeans that I got them at Nordstrom and they were on sale. So they were like, I think like $175, and then I got them for like $82 or something.
Yeah, okay. Hot tip,
Like half
everybody.
price.
Take notes.
Remember when I was a big Nordstrom girl?
Yeah, you loved Nordstrom.
I did. I was obsessed with Nordstrom. They had like I got all my Topshop stuff from there.
Topshop.
I got all my shoots there. I got
Dude,
a bunch
remember
of
the
hair products
Topshop
there.
Jamie jeans?
Oh, do I ever? I had them in black, and I had them in all of the wash colors.
Yeah, guys, that was like back in the skinny jean era, and those were mega high-waisted and so skinny that they were like painted onto your body basically. And they were kind of stretchy.
It's crazy.
I loved those.
And the thing is, it's like I'm again 5'1 3/4" on a good day, so like mega high waisted under my boobs. Like that's exactly where they fit. Like
See,
like all the way up under my chin.
Yeah, it's actually a turtleneck. It's like a thneed, you know, those little thneeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so funny.
So dang, throwback.
I just love shopping. I feel like malls are a bit underrated. Like I love going to the mall.
I know. There's a lot of like good little streets that you can like shop in. Can you just come and visit me?
I want to. I feel like I'm so jealous
Next
because
year after your wedding.
yeah, well, fall, maybe we can plan. Okay, so somebody did say that they want to come on our fall Jackson Hole trip. Maybe we could do like a fall Cotswolds in the UK, like fall UK
I'm going to
trip.
do a TikTok being like, anybody in London, like, please be my book friend.
Yeah, and then everybody there and also people here, we can all fly, meet up, do fall things, and read next year.
I would love that. A nice little Cotswolds. Everything in the Cotswolds is expensive to stay. Just now that I did research it.
Well, it looks
personal
like
reasons.
such a dream.
I know it is. It is cute. But it's always like, the weather is very uncertain right now. So if I were to book a trip, let's say at the end of the year, it's like it'd probably be raining and we'd be indoors all day. Oh no.
Yeah, I do feel like I've got my trigger finger on the Airbnb app to book a Big Bear trip for the end of this month because we have our 1 year. I haven't ran this by Ricky, but this is my plan. We have our 1 year anniversary for when we got engaged. And I'm like, it falls on a weekend. So I'm like, well, maybe we can go to Big Bear and we can, instead of like really, speaking to each other, we can like read next to each other. Like that sounds so fun. Like up in a cabin, you know? So I'm thinking about maybe that, but I think it's still going to be hot.
I know, yeah. Here I think it would just be rainy. I'm like,
yeah.
And the thing with Ben is like, he's amazing and he is just like a doer. Like he just wants to do things where I just want to sit.
Yeah. He's not really the type to want to like sit next to quietly, I feel. Unless he has his headphones, maybe in a little show or something.
Yeah, his YouTube.
But he's not going to like want to go sit somewhere and read.
I know it's kind of like a waste. Like we literally do that here.
I know, yeah. Well, but that's the thing. It's like for me on vacation, if I'm like going to sit at home and read in my bed, like I want to go sit in a hotel and read in bed. Like that sounds so fun.
I know, but then I'm like, oh, why am I paying so much money?
Yeah, just as like a little treat. But that's what I said I want to do on our honeymoon. I'm like, we're going to go to Hawaii to like literally sit and read and do nothing. But luckily, Ricky's like really into that idea. We both love to be doing.
He's like, I need a break.
Yeah. So we love to just like literally sit. So, TBD. But maybe since we're already talking about fall trips, like we could jump into our fall vibes episode.
I'm ready. I'm ready with my tomatoes.
Your tomatoes. I wish they were little pumpkins.
I know.
Maybe you could get
but
the
I don't
the
know that I would
version.
wear pumpkins. I kind of wanted a red cardigan, so.
I love red. I feel like fall fashion, maybe we could even like.
Red.
I guess okay, so guys, here's the plan, all right, for this episode. We sort of have a little bit of an outline going, but it's just mostly going to be a yap fest. Sometimes we might bring up a little prompt. We want to hear your opinions. If you're listening to my voice right now, it means I care about your opinion. Feel free to leave us a comment on anything that you might hear and agree with, disagree with, what you feel, anything like that. We want to hear.
Yeah. And also I feel like obviously we'll talk about like our individual fall, autumn experiences, but I feel like it feels so different for so many people because people hate autumn.
That's crazy.
I know.
I feel like people also really hate Halloween, and I'm such a Halloween girl.
I know.
Which I find
think
crazy.
It's because the sun sets earlier.
Yeah, that is hard for me. I love summer. I feel like summer has always kind of been my favorite season. Summer and fall for sure. I think the thing I like the best about summer is when it's like hot, but not unbearable. It's light out at 9 p.m. and it's like a summer night. That's my favorite thing.
Oh, yeah.
So that's hard for me to let go of.
I think that I like this is my favorite fall thing. A nice in between 7 to 8:30. in the fall. It's already dark and like you're not really going to bed. You have kind of like a lull period, which you can read or you can make your hot talk, like whatever you want. But
let there be
let there
light.
be light.
You guys know this happens every episode.
Can I just say, okay, anybody watching this and you see this happen for the last like 5 episodes, my Alexa girly keeps turning on and I don't know how to change the time and like it's only 7:38 for me. So like why is she turned on?
But what is she turning on?
All my kitchen lights. Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy. There's got to be a way. You can't just ask her to reprogram the time. She doesn't listen.
I couldn't. We've asked so many times. Anyway, that's just a tech. I got to talk to the tech team. Alexa, turn off kitchen LED lights. Okay. Sorry.
That's our tech girl. It's like somebody named Alexa off screen going like this.
I know. Or like if someone's listening to this for whatever reason, like on their computer or whatever, it's gonna like program their own,
trigger their own. I know, seriously. Mine listens to me. She can hear me from across the house. I'm scared of her a little bit. Okay, question for you, since you grew up like kind of in more of a city environment. Did you grow up going to pumpkin patches and stuff? Because I feel like when you're not in, because I'm from Sacramento where there's like lots of land, and so there was lots of big areas for fall activities, but I feel like here in Southern California there's like no real pumpkin patches.
So here's the thing, and like nobody needs to feel sorry for me, okay? But like my mom, I have my mom and my sister that I was with growing up, and we didn't do anything. So like autumn and winter was probably like peak.
Oh no.
My mom heard me.
She's like, oh, if anybody's not watching on YouTube, first of all, come subscribe to us on YouTube. Her lights keep turning on and off. The lights will flicker on and off.
Like,
you
sorry,
will bounce
why?
on it.
That is terrifying. Sorry. So what I was going to say was that it was very depressing because like school would be out and we would have like X amount of time to like play outdoors. And then we would go inside or we would have dinner or whatever. But I remember like when we were young and the sun would start setting earlier, we used to live like on a cul-de-sac, and maybe from when we were like babies till when we were 12. And I just remember everybody still wanting to play. Like my sister would play soccer out on the street, and like we would run around with our skates or whatever. But the sun would set early, so everybody had to go home early. So they'd be like, it was just like really sad. So like, no, I literally never went to a pumpkin patch. I didn't know that's what people did.
I mean, that's like a majorly white person thing for sure, but.
Yeah. And I'm Mexican, so first a
Your
few
mom's
things
like,
about
we're
me
not
is
doing
like
that stupid shit.
my mom said, what the frick is this? 2, like I was telling Ben this the other day. It's like Shakira was playing on our tablet, and
on your
it was
Lexi,
the
I call her
English
Lexi.
version of one of her songs, and I was like, I grew up listening to Shakira. I don't know any of her songs in English. Like I only know her songs in Spanish, and like I can tell you all of her songs in Spanish. I didn't know that she even knew English.
Does she have Spanish and English versions of the same songs?
She has entire albums in Spanish, and that's her first version. Like all of her songs are recorded in Spanish first because I think that's her first language.
Hips Don't Lie.
And then once she like blew up, yep.
Whoa, I didn't know that. I know she like obviously like sings in Spanish, but I thought it was a bit of a mix.
No. She's like Colombian. Like her English stuff, I think she has a pretty thick accent.
Yeah.
I think.
She's so beautiful.
Yeah. So like all of that. Like I grew up going to church, like peace and love, but I only know all my prayers in Spanish. I don't know a single lick of anything in English.
Wait, funny. Okay, interesting. Well, you know what? I feel like as much as I loved going to pumpkin patches when I was younger, when I moved down here and now when I have the itch to go, it's literally pumpkins like in a parking lot on some hay. They like spread hay out in a parking lot and put pumpkins there. So it's really not, you didn't miss out on the craziest activity.
Yeah, and we did other stuff. Like my mom made like the best pozole and like food for the winter and stuff. But what I will say, Nikki, is like don't be so jealous and like hold on to your panties, because
oh my God.
I think I'm gonna force Ben to go to Tully's farm that Zoella goes to every year.
Stop.
Yeah. It's not that far. And I think
Are you going to go on
we
the
just go
haunted
for the day.
hayride?
No.
You have to because Zoe does it
No, I
every
literally
year.
will cry.
I mean, I
And we'll
feel
have
like
to
I
leave.
would do it, but I would be so sad and scared.
No. No, 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 no. That's not a bit of me at all.
Yeah, I've been saying that recently because I was watching Zoe and not Zoe and Alfie, Zoe and Mark's video recently, and I
Oh
was like, oh,
yeah.
that's a bit of me. I keep saying that, and I'm like, people are like, what does that even mean?
You're like, what? Yeah. No, 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 no.
Yeah.
But
Well, it's funny because that's like one of the things I miss about NorCal is all of the fall activities. So if anybody knows Bishop's Pumpkin Farm, that was a big one. It's like this huge, beautiful, like actual farm. And they had like a whole pumpkin patch where you go out and pick pumpkins. They had the hayride, they had the corn maze, they had really good caramel
cute.
apples, like stuff like that. And then there was also this place called Apple Hill that was like kind of more like, Big Bear vibes, like up somewhere. And they had a big like I think there was like a big pond there and all kinds of apple stuff, apple cider, apple pie, apple this, like very
Oh my
cute.
gosh.
And my parents are very like, they're a lot older and they're very mellow, like they're old hippies. So they love to go walk around little towns. My dad didn't
Oh
want to
yeah.
spend the weekend watching football. He wanted to go find a little town to walk around and look at the flowers and the birds. Okay, that's like their vibe.
That's so
So
cute.
yeah, so that's like what we would do. And I'm an only child, so literally they would just drag me around and like I would be so bored because we'd be walking. Because now it sounds great. Like as adults, I see why
Yeah.
they wanted to do it. But as a kid, I was like, I'm so bored. I don't want to walk around a little town. But now
I
I,
know.
I miss it.
Oh my gosh. I wonder if Solvang gets like dressed up for the holidays.
Mm. It probably does. I'm sure. I know they do Christmas big there because it's like a little
Yeah.
like German
Danish,
town. Is
isn't
it
it?
Danish? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. I really want to go up to Oak Glen, like nearby here. It's kind of like more towards Big Bear, I
Oh.
think. They
Yeah.
have a lot of like apple picking and stuff. I've never done apple picking before.
I've never either. I know in New York it's like a big thing to like take the train out to like Hudson Valley and like kind of like toward the Catskills.
Yeah. Did you guys go trick or treating?
Yes, and one year I was Pocahontas and I had to wear like I keep doing that. Sorry, that's like so fucking annoying. Sorry, guys. I was Pocahontas and my mom made my outfit for me, and it was pouring rain. Do you remember that year we went trick or treating? It was pouring rain, and it was like a little shirt and a little skirt and a little cardigan, and my mom made me wear a freaking black sweater over it, and I was so mad. And I also had a long black wig because my hair was short at the time.
Oh
like
my
a long
gosh.
black wig, and I couldn't wear it because it was raining, and I had to have a freaking umbrella.
Why is that
And we also
such?
couldn't even trick or treat that long. We went like
Yeah.
down the block and back.
Yeah. I feel like that's such a universally understood event where it's like your parents are letting you trick or treat, but they force you to wear a sweater because it's cold. And you're
I
like,
know.
it ruins my costume. It like totally ruins the vibe. That's so funny.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
And I was so excited that year. For many, many moons, though, we were the same exact princesses, my sister and I, with like, I think it was a princess, but maybe it was like a fairy. It was like with the thick hat, like a wizard's hat. Do you
Oh.
remember that?
No. Like one of
Yeah,
those
I'm pretty
cone
sure.
hats?
I also might have like made all these memories up.
I mean, I definitely was
But-
like so into trick or treating. I went I went all the way through senior year of high school consistently. And then we also attempted to go freshman year of college. But by the time, because we were like, ooh, we're going to go out to Newport and we're going to hit like all the rich houses. Unfortunately, we went too late. And by the time we were getting there, it was like everybody was closed up.
I forget that like when you're really young and like kids are the ones that are trick or treating, you go early. Like
Dude,
you
when
go
it's like
at like
still light out.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I want in this lifetime, though, is to have a house where I can hand out candy because I love doing that. I think it's so fun to like dress up and hand out candy and decorate your house and stuff.
Yeah.
And I've barely, like, pretty much all the years we had a house to do it, I was trick or treating, so I didn't get to hand out candy.
Yeah.
And then now
true.
we've always been in an apartment, so it's like I don't get to do it.
Yeah. Really sad. And again, like, don't feel bad, you guys. like my mom will survive, but when we first moved, it was like the year right after COVID when people were like, "Are we trick or treating? Are we not? Whatever."
Yeah.
And she bought like 20 like goodie bags and no one came.
No, dude, but people don't trick or treat anymore. Did you know about
I
this?
know. We also lived in a cul-de-sac. Like there was only a few kids, like
Yeah.
peace and love, but it was really sad when she told me. I was like, "Okay, what?" Immediately crying.
No, yeah, first of all, depressed. I've seen TikToks like that where it's like people are set up outside of with their little like setup, whatever. No, it's crazy. I fully believe that this stupid trunk or treat has ruined Halloween because all of
What
this,
is trunk or treat?
it is the dumbest thing you'll ever hear. So a bunch of churches and schools do this trunk or treat thing where you go and set up in the parking lot like you decorate your trunk. You like open up your hatchback or your trunk or whatever and like decorate it cute. And then all the kids dress up and they like trick or treat between different cars. So they like go to each
Oh.
different family's car and like get candy that way. People do that instead of trick or treating now, I guess because everybody hates each other now. I don't know. But anytime I go trick or treating with my little cousins, we've gone with them a couple years, like in the past few years, there's barely any kids out. And they live in a neighborhood with like a lot of kids and that nobody goes.
Yeah, I've always wondered, like, where are you going? Like, where are you going to trick or treat? Because I see you getting into your car.
Yeah, we used to drive to different neighborhoods.
Oh,
'Cause
see,
my-
we just would walk. Like, we always just walked around ours. But there was like a lot of kids in our, like,
Yeah.
growing up, like when I was like born to 12.
Yeah.
We would just walk around. I was Pocahontas and then I got sabotaged that night.
I
We
feel
just
like it
would walk.
depends on where you live. Because like when I was young, pretty much up until like maybe end of elementary school, we lived in an apartment complex. And so we didn't have trick-or-treating
Oh,
there.
yeah.
So we would drive like to the next, neighborhood nearby. But you also,
Yeah.
you got to go to the ones where they decorate a lot. Because some neighborhoods like really go all out. That's the place to go.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been ruined by
I
the stupid
remember the
trick-or-treat.
first Halloween that I didn't go with my mom.
Did you go with like friends
that
or
didn't
something?
go over well. I went with my friends.
Oh.
And it was like, I think she was kind of sad.
Yeah. No, yeah, we always pretty much went with my parents because my dad's like really into it. My parents love Halloween. They like love to dress up.
Oh, yeah.
And my dad
That's
has this
true.
really cool mask that he bought I think he got it in Bali. My parents have traveled everywhere. And so he got this really cool traditional, like wooden demon looking mask. It's so cool. It's like red. It's got the scary hair and these big teeth and these big eyes. He wore it every single
Terrifying.
year for Halloween. And he would wear like a trench coat with like these little creepy hands. And every year without fail, he would be walking down the street in it and some kid would start crying and he'd have to take it off and say like, look, it's just a mask. Like I'm your neighbor or whatever. It's so funny. But he loved it. It's
It's like,
really
oh,
cool.
no, Nikki's dad is out again with his
Yeah.
costume.
Yep, Don loves to do it. And he would keep it up in the closet in his office in our house. And I would sometimes be in there and I'd be like, it was like so scary.
No, I scare easily, you guys. You will never catch me at Universal Studios Scary World.
No.
Whatever it's called.
No, the Halloween Horror Nights, absolutely not.
Halloween Horror Nights, that's what it's called. No. But you did catch me in the 5th grade at, not Scary Farm.
No, I can't. Ricky goes every year with his brother and they always are like, you want to come? I'm like, absolutely not. Thank you.
Boys are freaking weird.
They go in like a big group and I think it's so funny. And I'm like, what? That sounds like my nightmare.
It's not funny at all.
No.
I'm like, that's literally not funny.
No, but now, I feel like now as an adult, I love to decorate my house. I love to be home. I do love to dress up for Halloween, even though we don't do anything. And by that, I mean,
Yeah.
I dress up, take some Instagram photos, and then that counts as dressing up.
I know, which one I loved? I don't know her name. Kim Possible girl.
Shigo from Kim Possible.
That one was fly.
That was fun. I'll insert a picture. I did that a couple years ago. And it was really fun because of the lipstick, I think. Because she wears like this really cool makeup with like a dark, like black top lip. I don't even know why. But yeah, that was
Why?
fun. I liked that one. I don't know what I'm
Yeah,
going to
that
do
was
this
a good
year.
one.
We'll see. See what I got cooking up.
I probably won't do anything.
Do people dress up there?
Yeah. Halloween is celebrated here. I think we might do something, but I don't actually know. Who knows?
Well, I'm really...
Just like where we live, it's like not really a thing. But
maybe
I
you
think
guys
in
could
London,
find like a
people
cute
definitely
little,
do.
like, something to go to.
Yeah, maybe.
Fun.
We'll see, and then I don't know if we'll dress up, but if anything, I don't know. It's kind of nice when you do dress up, though.
I love dressing up.
I know.
I'm a costume girl.
The thing now that like we've extended our lease here, I think I definitely want to decorate more. I think overall our apartment is pretty fall,
Mm-hmm.
but I want to add some things. Like my mom buys all the throw pillows. She has like unlimited pumpkins all over the
She's like the
house. Like
decoration queen for every holiday.
no, I know. She's ready for fall. Like I'm pretty sure she's already unpacking everything. But now there's like a lot of woods here, like all of our consoles and stuff. So I think we will try, but who knows?
I know. I feel like
I
the way
want
to do
pumpkins.
it, if you don't want to be so fall, is to just bring in some fall tones. But I feel like you already have fall tones in your house.
We're fall all year round in this casita.
Yeah.
But maybe I'll get a pumpkin.
Yeah. You guys could
Oh,
carve pumpkins.
cute.
That'd be fun.
They stink.
You
Maybe we'll
could
do it out
paint
there.
pumpkins. That would be fun.
Okay. Oh my god, I just got a whiff of a pumpkin smell.
Dude, do you like pumpkin baked goods?
No, but I like pumpkin seeds.
Me and my mom always used to roast pumpkin seeds.
Yeah, they're so good.
So
Like
good.
that I can eat.
But you don't like pumpkin pie or pumpkin bread or any of that?
No. I know. It's weird.
Are you sure? Like when was
I'll
the last time you
I'll
tried?
try.
Oh my god, Mariana gets so
I've
annoyed
definitely
with
tried
me.
pumpkin bread and I've definitely tried pumpkin pie and they're just not for me.
That's
But I
crazy.
will in my mind what I envisioned for myself this fall that I could share with you guys is I did order 2 cozy blankets from Urban Outfitters
Mm-hmm.
that will be arriving on Tuesday. And I will be cuddled up on my couch
Mm-hmm.
or on in my bed and I'm just gonna like read all of fall and I think that will be as much as I can integrate into my everyday life in my potentially green brown cardigans.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like I gotta be fall.
I feel like maybe you need a little, like, okay, here's what I typically do to decorate for fall. And also, this is a good thing to ask you guys about because I'm going to be doing, although you know what? I think that video might be up before this video is up. But I really want to decorate my bookshelf for fall because I feel like right now it's very general, but I think doing a bookshelf for fall or like Christmas or whatever is really cute. But I have a
that
lot
is
of
cute.
fall garlandy type things where it's just like fall leaves or whatever. I feel like that could be nice for like the thing behind you, like your little hutch, you know?
Oh yeah.
Just like one
Yeah.
singular garland to kind of drape over and then, it's not like a ton to store. But I feel like stuff like
know.
that. I'm trying to do less
Throw
Halloween and
pillows are
more
nice.
fall. Yeah, throw pillows are really cute. Or you could just get throw pillow covers because you already have like pillows. You could just get covers for it.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, wait, that's genius.
Yeah.
I need to cover those up.
So if you need some space saving tips, I've never really been able to find throw pillow covers. I'm kind of a pillow buyer, you know?
Yeah, you really are.
I love a pillow.
IKEA, there's an IKEA here, so I know
Oh.
IKEA have ones. If anything, I could get like brown and red and like orangey ones.
Yeah. But you
That's a
gotta get some with
great
like little
idea, Nikki.
pumpkins on there.
I don't know if IKEA will have that, but
They might.
I'll check. For me, I'm more of like a bed. Like my bedding will reflect fall. Like I will get like gingham or like plaid or just like the
Cute.
darker tones. Right now are for the summer we did like a striped white and green, striped white and blue. Right now we have like a purple and red. Like it's really cute, and I think I want like an even darker one.
Oh, wait, you have to tell everyone about your pitchfork. So we can take a picture. I don't think you talked about this yet.
So I don't know if we did, and if we did, like forgive me for repeating myself. But I talk so much, I literally don't know what I say. So my boyfriend has been away for 4 nights at this point, and I don't like being alone. So
I mean, I don't either. I get it.
So Nikki can insert the photo in here for us, but basically, I asked him to bring up like one of our pitchforks that we have from outside for gardening. We've been gardening, and by that I mean we gardened one day, and we were like picking up all the weeds and stuff, and we have like a rake, and we have like a pitchfork, probably like my size. Like if I'm 5 feet, it's like probably like 4 feet tall, like maybe 5. Anyway, so right now it's lying against the bed, and it actually looks hilarious because I do the Philips Hue lights. I do, so you guys could do that too, by the way. I can change all the colors of the lights behind me. Upstairs I do them like a dark red. It helps your nervous system and to unwind, allegedly, according to science. So it's like very ominous. I'm walking up the stairs red lights, purple bedding, green, blue walls, pitchfork.
So what you're saying is you've
I'm
decorated
ready
for
for
Halloween.
fall.
Yeah. That's so funny.
Yeah, so I'm keeping there for safekeeping. I haven't touched it, and I've actually not been scared at all. And I was telling everyone that will listen that I think I just love my home here, so I feel safe, even if like sometimes I'm paranoid. But so far, so good. Like, knock on wood. Like, watch tonight. I have to use my pitchfork, but hopefully not. But
Well, you've got it at the ready, so it's perfect.
yeah, it's ready to go.
That's so funny. Yeah, I feel like
It's like I'm gonna be half asleep, like grabbing it.
They come in, you're just holding it, like the people in that painting. You're like asleep like this.
Yeah, I was like gonna put it instead of like where Ben sleeps, put my pitchfork.
Yeah.
I
Ew,
won't
but
do
then
it.
you'd roll onto it at night and stab yourself.
No, disgusting. Stab myself.
Oh my God. You wake up, you're like, why do I have
Anyway.
scratches down my face? It's literally from the pitchfork. Anyways.
I'll put the pokey parts at the bottom.
Yeah, right. So then your feet are going to get poked, and you already have skin feet issues, so we can't be doing that again.
Yeah, but they've been resolved. I don't know if I told you.
Your feet feel better?
Yes, and today I did wear my Dr. Scholl's shoe inserts into my ballet flats, and that helped.
You're so old. Like, genuinely. I thought you said you got
know.
blisters from your Dr. Scholl's.
I did because, well, no, I got blisters because my Dr. Scholl's gives me like about not that much of a height, and so now the end of my ballet flat is higher up on my ankle.
Oh, yeah.
So
dang.
that's where I got them, on my ankles, not on my Dr. Scholl's. Like, I love Dr. Scholl's
Right.
inserts.
I do need to get some new cowboy boots, so maybe that'll be my fall treat to myself.
Oh, I want some brown boots, like some like knee-high boots.
Yeah. I love a brown boot. I wear mine all the time during the fall. But I need white
Dang, I need
cowboy boot Tacovas for my line dancing, and also for eventually my bachelorette party when we go line dancing. So I need white ones.
You need white ones for your line dancing and another pair of white ones for your wedding?
No, like white ones for all those activities.
Are you going to do like a line dance for Ricky at the wedding?
Oh
To
my
Pitbull?
God. Stop. Don't even tempt me. No. I mean, peace and love to everyone who does do a performance. That you couldn't catch me dead on the ground doing that. If anyone watches The Summer I Turned Pretty, the episode where they did the little dancey dance, oh my God, I've never had the ick so bad in my life.
Oh my God. I know. I feel like all your takes are so controversial for Summer I Turned Pretty.
No, I think people were pretty on the same page with that, because her and like her two bridesmaids or whatever were like practicing their dance for the wedding, and it is I'll send you off camera the clip. It's the most cringy thing you'll ever see in your life. It's so
Oh my gosh.
it gives me
Okay,
the
so
shivers.
should I text Lynn for us to cancel our surprise
Yeah.
Pitbull
Oh,
appearance?
you guys can perform. I'm just not going to be participating in that.
Can you imagine? No.
I would love that. Instead of a
Immediately,
speech,
no.
you give like a dance.
Yeah, I get anxiety thinking of like if I have to give a speech at your wedding, I will probably pass
No, I'm
away.
going to make you and Linz do one together. I feel like that's less
Oh,
nerve wracking. You know,
Perfect.
maybe it's more. I don't know.
Hi,
Anyways,
everyone. My
Yeah.
name is.
you guys can do a performance. You know how Linz loves to do her little skits.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, she would.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to my fall vibes.
Yes. Anyways, okay. Ooh, I actually have an idea for you for decoration, because this is one of my favorite things to do to decorate. I feel like fall is very much also about the vibes, where it's like not even necessarily decorations, but it's like you need to turn off the big lights. You got to get lamps. You got to get candles. You got to get fairy lights, get cozy. One of my favorite things that I feel like everybody needs is a candle warmer lamp. Do you guys have one of those?
My mom has some of those.
Yeah, they actually are kind of annoying in the way that sometimes they like mess your candles up a little bit. So you want to use candles on it that like if the wick gets messed up, you're not going to be sad. Because sometimes my wick, like once it's melted, it like disappears and makes a little butthole. But anyway, no, literally, like it's crazy. But the vibes are so right. It's great for if you live like even in a dorm or somewhere where you can't have an open flame, like, it's less of a fire hazard, and it makes everything smell good. They're so pretty. They often look very vintagey and cute. Like I can link some, from Amazon or whatever. And it's just like another little lamp to have in your room, and it's great.
That's so true. I feel like definitely vibes wise, like no harsh overhead lighting, kind of like how I have here. I would turn all that up and then leave my lamps on. And if
Definitely.
you do, I mentioned this earlier, have like the smart hue lights, you can adjust the colors and do like presets. So you could do like autumn, there's like an autumn swirl that like makes it like it's like little flickering lights, like kind of like it's
Ooh.
fire. So if you have a big one
Ooh.
like mine, or if you have the small bulbs, like you could do that in your room too. And
That's a
then
good
do like the
idea.
red, do like the very light brown,
Mm.
amber settings as well. And I love that. Again, ominous pitchfork photo inserted for you
Yes,
guys
of
from
course.
earlier.
I love that. I
But
also
it's so
love
vibey.
I love any sort of lighting like that, candles, whatever. And then I also love, now I lost my train of thought. Hold on, wait, let me.
You can do like if it was me, once my cozy throw blankets arrive, like you will catch me on my couch with my TV set to like a fire burning.
Oh my God, that's exactly what I was going to mention is the ambiance like stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys, if you've never watched on YouTube, you can literally search up anything and I really like to match it to my books. So let's say we're
Yeah.
reading,
You're
me and
good
Ricky
about that.
always do this whenever we're reading fantasy, like when we were reading Fourth Wing, he would literally search like Fourth Wing ambiance playlists and they have all those AI like the school with the crackling fire and the stuff. And you could also do like fall coffee shop. You could do
Yeah.
stormy, woods. They have everything. And you just got to look for the
We
ones with
should
no mid-roll ads. Because otherwise
I
then,
would say we should make them. People will stream it forever.
yeah, seriously, it's just us like this.
Just sorry, not of our
No, no,
face,
I'm
like
just kidding.
one of
It's us like this with like a crackling, with like a crackling fire sound. We're laying down. We take pictures of us laying. And then we animate the fire in the background.
us lighting the fire.
We'd get streams from some weirdos, that's for sure. It's just Ricky and Ben
That's
watching
for
it over
sure.
and over.
It's just us watching it over and over.
Yeah, literally. That's like who
You've seen
watches.
have you seen that video where it's like, I don't know how my TikTok only has 20 views. I've watched this about 50 times.
I definitely watch my Instagram story lots and lots of times. So
I just rewatch it like once before posting, and that's why all my stuff has typos.
oh my gosh, yeah, I feel like you are kind of queen of typos, Loki.
Oh, I am. It's so bad. I just move too fast. But in the fall, I am slowing down.
Yeah,
Like I actually genuinely am.
yeah. This
I
is the
don't want to
time
be like,
for introspection,
yeah,
thinking.
I think so. I think it's part of our, no, maybe it's like our circadian rhythm where when the sun sets and like your body starts to automatically like wind down. So if you're setting your house, this was real. Your nervous system with like the hue lights, for example, like I always set it
Yeah.
to red for like an hour. And if we're just in bed, like I think it actually calms you down.
Oh yeah, that's so cool. I love stuff
Hmm.
like that. It's just like our bodies are naturally ready for hibernation. I feel like
Yeah.
the whole entire world slows down or like nature slows down and we got to follow what nature does because we are part of nature. So there you go.
I wonder what Australia does because for them, their winter is kind of opposite to ours, right? They celebrate
Yeah.
summer in the winter. So I'm like, what are they doing
Yeah.
right now in
I
the
know,
fall?
like,
Like, is that also, I know, weird, isn't it?
well, because Christmas is in like it's summer there in Christmas, right?
Yeah, right?
I feel like
They
they
have like a
always
warm summer.
laugh at us on TikTok though when people ask this question because I'm always like,
I
what?
know.
And people make
But
videos
like,
and
are
they
you
like troll
decorating for the
us.
fall? Or have you already done that?
No, they
Tell
probably
us what
did
you
that when it was
did.
cold. I don't know, but does it even get cold in Australia? Who knows? Probably not.
I have no idea. But if you are listening and you're in Australia,
Yeah.
please educate us because we are friggin' fools.
I know, literally. Oh my gosh. Well, it's funny too because I feel like the what types of books you're reading is so dependent on what the season is. Because to me,
Yeah.
like fall feels well. There's two different types of fall. There's like September fall, and then there's like Halloween fall. So
Yeah,
it's like
that's true.
cozy fall to me is kind of like a small town romance cafe bookstores with like cozy
Yeah.
cozy
Yeah.
like that. But then once we get later into fall, I like to do like a fantasy, a thriller, something a little bit darker, more
See,
sinister.
I agree. I feel like for me, like how I will kick off my fall will be like definitely a small town romance. So like send me your freaking recommendations.
Yeah, please
And
comment them.
second would be like a cowboy romance.
It's funny that you
I
always say
know,
this.
Nikki. I know.
I mean, I feel
It
like
just is
it's like
for me.
late summer, like August into September maybe. Because it's to me, I don't know why I think cowboys like it's like hot on the ranch, but also like it gets cold on the ranch, you know?
It gets cold. Like it does. Okay, I'll tell you from personal experience,
Yeah.
from my close personal friends.
Well, yeah.
And then going into like Halloween, I'm not a huge thriller girl, but
Mm,
I think I'll like dip my toes into it. Like obviously our book club book this month is more like thriller-esque
yeah.
than not, but because it's like a murder whodunit kind of thing.
Right.
Then at Christmas, it's definitely fantasy. Like
Oh, see,
Thanksgiving and Christmas is for sure fantasy for me.
I feel like okay, it's like September is small town romance. October is like fantasy and thrillers. November is fully fantasy, and then December is like Christmas books.
Yeah.
But you know what I also
No,
think is very
I'm not a
fall?
huge Christmas booker.
Oh, I love Christmas books.
Christmas themed, like small town.
Yes.
It's like, I guess it's like still small town. Like that
Yeah.
How My Neighbor Stole Christmas was like small town
Yeah.
Christmas festival.
Like I want them doing Christmassy stuff in the books for sure.
Yeah. I want a book in that's set in like a obviously a small town, but like a cold state. Like it's snowing, like New York in the
Yeah.
winter. I don't know
Yes,
that I've
yes.
read a lot of New York in the winter books.
I know. I feel like a lot of well, it's interesting because I feel like a lot of writers slash authors do books that are general. Because like if you're
Yeah.
writing a Christmas book, people are only reading that at Christmas. So it's like
Yeah.
they want their books to be more universally accepted.
That's very true.
But then some books that
Or
are
they'll write like a
universal.
whole year in the book.
Yeah. True. That's true. Well, that's like the argument of is Harry Potter considered like a Christmas movie or not? And I think people who say that it is psychotic because they like Christmas is in the movie, but it's not a Christmas movie.
I know, but like you said it yourself last time, Happy Christmas, Harry, Happy Christmas,
No, for
Ron.
sure.
Like
Like,
iconic. But you know what it is though? Like I think the reason why people say that about Harry Potter is one, I do agree with that, but two, it's because the movies are so dark. And you
yes.
cannot watch Harry Potter when there's a glare on your TV. I'll tell you
No,
that
no, no,
right
no.
now.
No.
And you need to be like that moody lighting that I was talking
Yeah.
about before.
Well,
It's
it's the type
set
of
with that like grainy dark. And it's like evil. I don't
yeah.
know.
It's
It's
definitely
freaking
like
end
a
of the
fall
year.
winter vibe, but I think people also associate it with Christmas because I feel like all those channels would do like the movie marathons running, when we were kids, and it's
Yeah.
like you have to tune in Thursday at 7 to like see Harry Potter or
Yeah.
whatever. So I feel like it's
Oh my
stuff like
gosh.
that where it's like a
Yeah.
considered a Christmas movie because of it. But yeah, the other thing that I feel like randomly feels very fall to me is like historical fiction.
Yeah.
Which
I could
like
see that.
Kristen Hanna, Taylor Jenkins Reid, like all of that feels very fall to me. I don't know what it is.
I feel like it's because the themes are like the themes themselves
Serious.
for those books are a little bit heavier, so
Yeah.
you are more into that like looking inward, introspective
Yeah.
holidays, a lot of emotions are heightened, like it's
Mm-hmm.
just like a lot. And I
Mm-hmm.
feel like that definitely aligns. Versus like if you're in the summer, like if you're in summer and reading The Nightingale, like what are you doing?
I know. It's so weird. And you know
I
which
know.
one also, well, I know you'd love this genre is like a college sports romance. I feel like that's also
Never heard of
always
it.
fall because it's like obviously back to school. But then also, I feel like half of them have like a Halloween party, because it's like they go
Yeah.
back to school, they meet their new girl, and then they have a Halloween party where everybody dresses up. And like that's like always in the books.
Yeah, it's like a pivotal moment.
Totally. So I feel
Yeah,
like that's
or
a
I
great
think
thing.
too, like a football themed sports romance
Yeah.
or just like one around something like that because football is very fall.
Yeah.
Like it's kicking off very soon. So I feel like it's that.
Well, and also hockey, like it's like a cold sport. So that feels fall winter to me too.
Yeah, true. Or two, like obviously back to school, like homecoming dance, homecoming football game,
Yeah.
running like the bleachers, and you're like, oh my gosh.
Oh, that's crazy. Ugh,
I
I'm
can't
just so
wait.
excited for fall. Like, I'm glad that I wish it was a bit colder here. I do have to admit, it's still quite hot here in SoCal. Can't complain because, love to have beautiful weather, but also we keep it so cold in our house. Like, I'm in a hoodie and sweats and I feel great. So,
Yeah, I'm in a cardigan and I was sweating today. I was like so sweating so bad I had to buy a t-shirt at coffee shop. But anyway, that's beside the point. I think it will. I think it is actually might be raining outside right now, but
you need
it's
to go
still sunny.
snuggle
It's
up in
like
your
Hawaii
bed.
weather. I know. I can't wait.
Ooh, I know. I
And I'm
wish
gonna
it
turn my
wasn't
lights
noon
red
here. And then read
or
something not
purple
scary since Ben's not there.
and read Rewitched by Lucy.
Cute. Yeah,
Yeah, I think I'm gonna read that.
is that what you're reading right now? Or you
Yeah,
haven't started it?
I did. I started it earlier today.
Oh, okay. Did I tell you I started Zodiac Academy?
Well, you did tell me that. I
Yeah,
feel like that's also very much, also the
very
cover of
fall.
that is very
Yes.
fall.
Oh, I forgot to show you guys the other thing you can do to like customize your reading setup for fall if you're a Kindle girly is make these little Kindle case inserts. So let me hold this here. So if you just get a clear
So cute.
case and then like here's my little things that I make. You just can like DIY with some construction paper. I made a video on this, so I'll try and link it below. But I like to do them kind of based on either different genres or different seasons. And so the one I just switched it out for has like a little ghosty, a little skeleton. Like this is kind of a fall fantasy, spicy fantasy one theme.
That's
So
so
I feel
cute.
like that's fun. And then yeah, of course, Zodiac Academy is very fall coded, but
I need to do that because I actually haven't decorated. I just have the clear back or I have the one that
yeah.
opens up. So I
Yeah.
definitely want to do a cute one.
It's fun to switch them out. And you can also apparently customize your Kindle home screen. I don't know if anybody already does this. I know a few people who do it, but I've never tried it. But somehow, some way, you can customize your Kindle home screen. So imagine doing like a fall one.
I can't wait. I need to rewatch Gilmore Girls. You're not a Gilmore Girls girl, but I might like turn it on the TV while I read. That's also another thing I like to do is like turn on Gilmore Girls. I've watched it so many times and just like sit and read my book. And like you just
See,
are.
I can't.
That's just it is.
I can't have talking when I'm reading. Or like same thing with music. Like it can't have any lyrics. It needs to just be ambiance music.
Oh no, I can do anything.
Love that. Oh, yeah. Well, I just can't wait to see what all of you guys are doing for fall. Please let us know in the comments. Send us some info about what you're doing for fall, how you're prepping your space, what books you're reading. And also, if you guys ever want to post anything and tag us on social media, that would quite literally make our entire day. So maybe
That
get
would
a
make my
snap.
entire life.
Yeah, like take a little video, take a little photo of your fall setup, your fall reads, tag us, and we can all share them with each other.
Oh my gosh, I would love that. I
I
feel
would
like
love that.
people have the cutest bookshelf. So like maybe you can share yours too, Nikki.
Yeah.
Once you like set it up, but people have the cutest and I need to live vicariously through all of you because that is my bookshelf behind me and it's literally like tiny and I will do what I can and I will post it, but I know that so many people go all out for fall.
I know.
So please send over the books that you guys are reading for fall and definitely tag us.
Yes. Ooh, yay. Okay, can't wait. We'll see you guys soon. I'm going to go eat some lunch. I'm starved. And love you so much.
The world is my oyster. Like it's so early. It's only 8:30. I could read
Wow.
like 2 books.
Wow. Honestly, you probably could. Love you all. Happy fall. Happy fall, y'all.
Love ya.
Bye.
Happy autumn.
Happy autumn. Bye-bye.
Bye.